Hello and welcome back to our New World Order campaign in Crusader Kings 2 with the HIP mod. In the last episode we succeeded in taking this county down here to join up our little isolated piece of land, which is nice, though our borders are still pretty ugly in that area. And we also succeeded with an ill-advised plot to kill our sister, whichever one, this one, which has ended up in us becoming a kinslayer. Probably not the smartest idea there, but you know, it is what it is. Just have to deal with it. Maybe the Pope will see fit to absolve us of our crimes at some point, which would be nice. Our truce with our neighbours over here is going to expire in just under a year, so we'll probably wait until then and go to war for the county of Cologne. As I return from one of my trips to the countryside, and while searching for a servant to fetch me some water, my wife angrily enters the entrance hall and demands that I take off my boots before I bring more mud into the house. So we can have her like us a little less for a year, we can tell the servants to clean it up, or we can clean it ourselves. Just tell the servants to clean it up. What am I paying them for? Arranged marriage from the Doge of Venice. Wants to marry some person to some courtier of mine. I guess I'll accept. You improved relations with the Duchess over here. She's probably about at 100 now. Only 76. So we'll just actually leave our Chancellor there for a little while longer. Making pretty decent money and could probably actually afford another castle town upgrade in our other castle in our capital duchy here. Capital county even. Though it is also in our capital duchy. Yeah, I guess we'll do it. We should be back up to a decent balance by the time we go to war for Cologne over here. Not that I expect we'll need to hire mercenaries or anything, but our income will probably go negative for a while. My son makes sure everyone gets exactly the same amount of whatever sweets the cook gives the children, so he's going to become just, which is fine by me. One of my courtiers was telling me something while talking with a posed look. I decided to reply with an equally posed look. Though Duchess Clara, our Chancellor, dislikes me for a year. Not so bad, I guess. I've noticed that Karl and Count Ulrich are not on the best of terms, a situation I hope to remedy. My uncle and my brother. I've invited them both for some quality family time. Family first. Ulrich, Karl, and I had the greatest time together. I'm sure they like each other better now. That's good to hear. So I believe it was May that our truce expires. 16th of May, okay. Our vassals are almost back to having no opinion penalty. Which is good. And our levy should have had a chance to almost completely reinforce as well, which is nice too. In fact, we could probably afford to fight this war with just our vassal levies so that we don't have to pay for our domain troops. And possibly even still make money while doing it. Which would be a novel concept. Oh, I'm now known as the Wicked. Interesting. We have received a call to arms from our ally down in... Where are you from again? Dauphine. Oh, yes, down here. Against the Duke of Burgundy. I really like that. I guess we'll accept. Who is attacking whom over here? He's attacking Burgundy, okay. So it's us and him against Burgundy. Oh no, this puts us in a war with the people we were about to declare war on. Which I think means we can't declare a separate war on them. Yep, that's exactly what that means. Well, that sucks. Our other truce with Bavaria is not going to expire for another couple of years. I do want to get into a land-gaining war. I suppose we could declare on Venice, maybe, for somewhere over here. Check out our de jure kingdom borders. It doesn't extend into any of the lands held by Venice. It seems, though it does include this county held by Saxony. Declare on them. They're pretty weak at the moment. Not much in the way of allies. I think we'll declare that. We can take a de jure claim on Mark on behalf of our vassal Duchess. I guess we'll do that. I would end up just giving them the land to her anyway, or giving it to someone else and transferring the vassalage, so may as well just press the claim on her behalf. Also declare war to depose Antipope on him if we wanted to. So we may as well do it for her and increase her opinion. We can call in allies, but I'm not going to bother, and let's just raise our vassal levies. Ooh, and we ran into an enemy army up there. I did not mean to do. Why don't you come down this way instead? Probably aren't going to need even this many troops raised. But that's okay. That little brat, Lothar, grew up on me while we were dining, so I lose 1 prestige. We don't even have enough troops to assault this holding, so we'll just sit there and siege it the slow way. Seems Dauphine is having a pretty bad time in his war. He's lost most of his troops, probably. Yeah, his max levy is 4,500. So we're probably not going to go help him. All of his counties almost are hills or mountains, so we'd have to end up attacking the enemy army at a terrain disadvantage. Well, it would be fine, I guess, if we sent 15,000 troops. We'd win no matter what, but it's kind of a long way to go. And various other excuses. Oh, alright, maybe we'll go help. We're going to take care of our war first, though. We managed to hold out that long. I guess he's earned some help. I believe we're already just... No, we're not already just. It was our son that became just recently. My son hardly eats anything for fear of turning fat. He can be temperate. That is fine with me. Karl and Count Ulrich. These aren't the same 2 characters we were helping to get on better last time, were they? Don't remember. Ulrich, Karl, and I had the greatest time together. I'm sure they like each other now. That's good. I guess we'll just assault this, since we have just about enough troops to do so. Duchess Gisela the Unfaithful, our vassal, has declared a de jure war on something or other? Oh, I see, there's a tiny revolt in here and she's opportunistically trying to take that county. Okay, good for her. Guess that's okay with me. She is a double duchess, which I don't particularly like, but it's more trouble than it's worth to fix, probably. You made the Pope happier? We'll assault this one as well. This one is extremely assaultable. Okay. So we're fighting Saxony up here. He has 5,000 troops. I would kind of like to leave enough troops to fight him and also send enough down to fight this army, which I think we can accomplish just by sending half. We should outnumber them well enough. You usurped something, okay. Send you to the next county over to start sieging that. So let's see if we can at least attack them in here without crossing a river. And it seems like that's not possible. What is this county? Yeah, we can go in from there with no river crossing, okay. Let's do it. Oh, it seems he's actually leaving. Well, if we can intercept him somewhere else in more favorable terrain, that would be even better. You have annoyed a mayor. Oh dear. Probably not a big deal, though. We'll fight this army, I guess, along the way, since it should give a little bit of war score for this war. Seems like they changed their mind about moving, so probably are going to have to fight them in the mountains. An emissary from the Pope has reached us with a proposal. The Pope will grant us absolution for our sins of kin slaying, so we'll lose 100 piety and 50 gold. I think that is worth it. It's like we never even murdered our sister in cold blood. Okay, so we'll attack them in there. I wonder if we have any rough terrain experts. We do have one leading the center, no less. You are also a rough terrain expert and leading one of our flanks. And you are not a rough terrain expert, but you are still a pretty good character, so you can be in charge, I guess. We could do it ourselves, but I don't really want to risk dying just at the moment. I think we're going to have a pretty good time in this battle, probably. At least as good as can be expected, attacking into the mountains. One of our castle towns finished, which is nice. We won our battle, and we captured a count. Okay, so the enemy army is retreating down to here. We'll follow. And I kind of hope that he has enough troops now that he can actually fight the remaining army here. Seems like that's not the case. We were going to have to stay and siege this back for him. Haven't checked on the progress of our other war up here, and in fact I'm glad I did, because there is an army about to siege that back. I think we'll just wait till we finish our siege and then go in and attack him, and we can probably assault back the holding pretty quickly, if we don't get there in time. Which we just missed. We'd capture a bishop, though. Okay, up to 56% in that one. As I return from one of my trips to the countryside, and while searching for a servant to fetch me some water, this is the muddy boots again, we'll just tell the servant to clean it up again, I suppose. Since that's what servants are invented for. Looks like he's going to lose a battle down here, maybe. We could go and help him with. Though I don't think we would have gotten there in time, even if we did. Are you attacking me? No, you're not attacking me into the mountains. Okay. Headed over here. Seemed like an especially poor tactical move on the part of the AI, if they were. Now we have a hostile siege over here from Saxony, which is not actually doing anything. That's fine. So just the one holding to siege back here, and then we'll probably go and fight some more of the armies down here. He's got about 1,300 troops raised now. Our ally, that is. My son Gerhardt has a tender and loving soul, so he's going to become kind and gain some diplomacy, which I will allow. Hey, we took this siege. What county is this over, since that would probably be a good target to actually siege ourselves now. Let's go and do that. And it seems some of our enemy armies are involved in some other war and are losing a battle down there. Oh, and we lost another siege down here, or up here. Don't like that. At this point, since they lost a lot of forces in that battle, I think I'm just going to stop helping our allies and bring my whole army back here to finish off this war. I did enough. He can't be unhappy about the amount of assistance we gave him. Ooh, and it looks like he is involved in a battle here, which could be pretty close. Crossed a river into hills. Let's keep an eye on that one. I think they got enough reinforcements in there that they're going to win despite their disadvantages. That... Yeah, he's probably going to lose this war now. That's fine. If he can't win with the amount of help we gave him, he probably doesn't deserve to. Okay. Let's go in and fight this army. Give up our siege progress, not a big deal. And we captured the Duke of Lower Saxony, which is very nice. While we're here, we'll assault this back very quickly, get our ticking war score back, which brings us to 97%. We'll follow this army and hope that the battle will give us 3%, though I kind of doubt it will. Oh, it did. Great. We'll enforce our demands. Bring our troops back home. The levy is looking a little bit depleted, so we're going to have to lose some money for a while to reinforce that. We're actually not even losing money, we're just making less. Probably thanks to some of our castle town upgrades that we did. So we lack the technology to go to a level 5 castle town, unfortunately. So I think we probably want to save up money and build another holding in our capital. Unfortunately, we are going to have to build a church holding, since you have to have one of each before you can choose what to build. So we can build another church and then a third castle in here, which would be pretty good. And in the meantime, we can continue to make a little money. My wife has complained about me being absent so often, and so when I found that I had some extra gold to spend, I decided to buy her something nice. I just said I was trying to save some money. But I guess we'll spend 15 gold on ruby earrings. I've been spending more time with my wife lately, and though of course we did not marry for love, I can tell it is growing between us. That's nice. Alright, well that is going to do it for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time.